Okay, happy Tuesday night team call. I know we're going to have some people catching the recording, but thank you guys for being on and spending your Tuesday night with me. Um, First things first, what a month. You guys, what a month. What a month it was. I am like, I have to just take a second and before I dive into marketing and Cabo and all of the things. We just need to take a minute and just celebrate ourselves as a team because we did amazing things. And here is the thing about going for a big team goal. It always inevitably blows up your own business. That's the reality of it, right? And so when I started this goal of this 30,000 OV, actually was several months ago when Jamie was talking about going for 200,000. And I was like, well, my team can contribute 30. And she was like, really? And because we had just finished our qualifications for 20. And I was like, yeah, we can do 20. Why can't we do 30? And she's like, okay. But I didn't really announce it to the team. I didn't claim it. But in my head, I was like, I want to get there. And we didn't. We didn't even come close. I mean, I think we hit 21.5, I think was the highest. And I think that was actually the final month of our 20K qualifications. That was the highest month. So then the next month came and I had a baby. I thought the baby would be here in June. She came in July and it totally derailed me. And obviously, right? But I didn't give up. I kept going, but we fell not only short of 30, we fell short of 20. So we even fell below that. And I'm here to tell you that whether it was postpartum or just me having human moment after human moment, I fell apart. And I sat here crying, telling Derek that I didn't think this business was for me. It sounds so funny thinking about it now because I'm like, of course this business is for me. But I get teary-eyed just even thinking about it because falling short of a goal can wreck you if you let it. Falling short of a goal can destroy your momentum, your potential, and your future goal setting. And I know that there are people on this team who are doing that to themselves over and over and over again. It is really hard to fall short of a goal that you have claimed and then come back and be like, I'm standing back up and I'm doing this. Because what's easy is to just, this is a virtual business, right? It's easy to just kind of go quiet, go inward, think nobody will really notice if you don't show up. People won't really notice if you're not on your stories, if you post less consistently, right? You don't have a babysitter, you're in charge, you're the CEO. So it's easier to just take a step back and be like, well, dang, I'm just going to give myself some grace because I missed that goal. And then you do nothing. And that is what I'm seeing happen for people who set these big goals. And then something happens and they come back. Marissa's cheering because her team came back hard this month. Her team rallied. She regained senior director status, which is a huge deal. Katie finished her qualifications, and that's not it. There's more to their team. There's two more girls who contributed to that. They're not on this call, but they're in our chat. And we're all every person matters, right? So, what I want to say to you is claiming a goal that is the next step. You don't wait to claim it until you know for sure you can get it, right? You claim it when it feels too far away. You claim it when it feels big. You claim it when it feels out of reach because that is what makes you work hard. If you wait to claim the goals that you know you can reach, you will never step into your full potential. I'm going to say that again. If you wait to claim the goals only when you know you can reach them, you will never step into your full potential. And I have had this conversation with almost every single one of you privately Because when you decided to go for director, if you've hit director, I've definitely had this conversation with you. You're like, well, I don't know. If it happens, it happens. Nothing is more nails on a chalkboard to me. If it happens, it happens. It ain't gonna happen. No, ain't nothing gonna happen. If it happens mindset. That is where we stay safe. If it happens is a mindset for people who are already thinking that they're going to fail. Right? And I don't remember who I said this to or if I said it on a team call, but imagine if I had a crystal ball and I said, Kristen, you're going to hit director, but it's going to take you failing for 3 months in a row, trying your hardest and failing for 3 months in a row to actually hit it. Wouldn't you be in a hurry to get those 3 months over? You'd be like, all I have to do is try my hardest. You'd give it your all. You'd know I'm gonna fail, 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 and then boom, I know it's coming, right? But I don't have a crystal ball, right? But that is what failure does. Failure is not final, it's formative. It takes you into the success, right? And people, so many times people get stuck behind this like wall of fear because if they claim this goal, I want this, I'm going for it, and then they do it publicly and then they fall short, they live in this shame. And shame and embarrassment, they share the same address, right? Like it's all a place that feels you internalize it and it feels like failure is a person. It's not a person. It's never a person. It's always an event. It's always something that happens. Okay? And you get to decide what you do with this event that happens in your life. Okay? Every single person on this call, and I say this at the beginning of every single month, can do better than they did before. There's always room for growth. And if you ever stop feeling that way, then you're in the wrong room with the wrong people. Because I'm always going to push you to do more, to be better, to grow more, to get outside of your comfort zone. I can guarantee that if you are somebody who has said to me, I want to do more with this business, I have made you uncomfortable. I know I have. I know I've made you do things you didn't want to do. And I know that I am probably not ever going to stop doing that. So, like, if you are just like, I'm just here, to send a link to my friend and family, it's like, well, you're not going to grow there. That's fine. And you're welcome. Everyone's welcome at our table. Period. We do not exclude, but there are people on this team who want to run. And where are we running? We are running straight to Cabo. That is where we are running, okay? Let me tell you something. You have to be a director to go to Cabo. And this is the last month to lock it in because you have to hold for the qualification period. I know some of you might be more motivated by money. Some of you might be motivated by travel. So, for those of you who are motivated by having your buns in the sand in a very sunny place, you must be director. Okay? So let me break it down for you. It is 67 PV a day, not dollars, PV. Okay? 67 a day. So we are 2 days in. Somebody do the math. It's not me. It's 120 plus 14, whatever that is. Okay? So every day needs to be a check-in. Every day we need to be getting creative. Who can I talk to? How can I show up differently on my social media? How can I show up in my stories? Who is at my job that I can share this with? How many favors can I call in? Who do I know that I can ask for referrals? Okay. If somebody loves a product or if you've gotten somebody to say yes, do they have sisters? Do they have parents? Do they have friends? Do they live under a rock with absolutely no social contact? Probably not. So you are finding a referral. You are finding someone that you can share in their life with. And guess what? They get $10 out of it. Okay? They can share with a friend and get $10 back. Who doesn't want an extra $10? Okay, not only are you putting a plug into being what it's like to be an ambassador, but they don't care. Oh yeah, I'll share it with my friend. Their friend gets it, they get $10. They're probably going to be more motivated to help you, right? You have to decide what your goal is for the month. Some of us are in qualification, so it's pretty simple. We know that we are locking and loading and we are holding for 4 months, okay? Some of you might be like, hey, I've held, I've done it. What's next for me? Maybe you're looking for your next new person, and maybe that's what we start focusing on, right? First half of the month, we lock in those sales goals, right? Because not only do you have your own personal sales goals, right? But you might have the goal of growing your own team, or at least having one person to lock arms with to start bumping up that volume, bumping up your bonuses, right? Bumping up like your PV, your PTV. Okay? So you have to decide what that is. But you can't go through this month being wishy-washy. And I won't let you, especially because we're in qualifications for 30,000, which means we as a team need 1,000 OV every single day. And I cannot do that without this team. You guys know that. You guys have all been around long enough to know I can't do it alone. If you're in qualifications, unless it's a director qualification, you know that you cannot hold your rank by yourself. You have to have your team. Okay? So you saw Julianne claim today that she wanted to go for director. So when somebody is stepping outside of their very serious comfort zone, right? We step in as a team to like literally wrap our arms around them. So if you guys have advice for her, if you guys have support for her, if you have encouragement for her, give it to her. Because that's scary. Not only is she from a completely different company, but she is stepping into Shackley and she wants to run and she's pregnant. Okay. We are a family. We support each other. If you are listening to this call and you're like, I think I want to run too, then that is a conversation that we need to have because there are two rules. You tell your person at home, right? You show them your back office. Every single person who's hit director has done this assignment. You show them your circles. You show them what it takes. You tell them what your work hours are and when you're plugging in. And then you come and you announce it loud and proud to the team. You do those two things out loud. Okay. Because if it happens is too safe and it changes how you work. Okay. I know Stacia can tell you, Marissa can tell you, Amber can tell you, and Katie can tell you because they have all hit director that you will scratch and claw your way across the finish line, and it will be hard. It's hard. And you have to get creative. It is not a if it happens type of situation. It is a intentional decision with intentional action. And that's how you make it happen. Okay. So just know if you haven't hit director yet and you want it, this is your month. This is your month because I don't know what's coming, but I know something's coming. That's all I can tell you. Something is coming. And it's going to be great. It's going to be big. Roger always has something up his sleeve. Okay. So this is what kept me going. And I am going to tell you what somebody said to me that I replay in my head all the time. Okay. I had said to Courtney Janitis, now James, she's my success partner. Like she and I rank advanced at the same time. I said to her, I don't even know if I want to hit 30 because I don't know if I can sustain it. I was coming from a place of fear, right? And so many of you also stepped up and said to me, don't you dare sell us short. Don't you dare do that. We're going for 30. And it's because of this team that we got there, right? But if I would have lived in a place of, I don't know, I just don't think that, you know, I don't think we can sustain it, so I'm not really going to push the team to it, right? I wouldn't have been dropping the LV. I wouldn't have been, incentivizing with cash raffles. You guys can thank Stacia for that because that came from her, okay? Like, all of you played a role in motivating me to loud and proud it out, right? It was an intentional decision, okay? So, um, Courtney said, go for it. You know, it's 1 month at a time. and there's always something coming. And I thought, okay, well, I know October won't be an issue because of the sparkling protein water, right? That's our launch. It's huge. And I don't know what's coming this month, but I know something. And she's right. Roger always has something. It's always a special, it's always a deal, it's always a random free shipping or something new being announced. So stay tuned because all I know is something's coming. Okay. Um, let's talk marketing. Okay. So now how do we do all of this? Right? We have all these goals. What do we do? Okay. So, show of hands if you're marketing the duo. Okay. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. So sorry. Apparently this child's father has done run off and didn't hear her crying, so she's with us now. Okay. So let's talk marketing. So I'm going to take you guys through a bit of a marketing plan for the duo and the sparkling water launch. So here is the thing. If you didn't get your pack today, get it. If you're like, I already have a pack, I encourage you to get another one because what you should do is have one can for every day of this month because the launch is October 1st. And so it is an intentional, every can has intention. You don't just crack it open and drink it. Before you do it, you have a game plan. It's going in your story, and you're going to be talking about it with a game plan behind it. Okay. So I created one for you guys 30 days of social media sharing for sparkling water. Okay. So it is just good. It's just fun. It's not hard. It's just fun. But you need a can every day. So if you haven't gotten your case to have enough for the whole month, do it. Okay. So like day one, super easy. Your case comes in. You're going to show yourself. Yeah. You're going to show yourself stocking your fridge. Day two, you're gonna fact drop. Okay. So 40 grams of protein in one can. It's like eating 7 eggs without having to cook, right? Have this all typed up for you. Okay. But think about putting it into perspective for people like that. Every day you're sharing it from a new angle. Because anyone ever feel like a broken record? Like, I'm sharing it the same way over and over and over again. Or I heard somebody share it this way and I liked how I heard it, so I keep explaining it. And then it's like, we're going to get fresh with it. Okay. We're going to get new with it. We're going to have fun with it because there's no pressure to this. You're just sharing it. People are going to come to you and be like commenting info, commenting, how can I get my hands on this? And you're going to be like, well, you can't, not till October 1st. But you sure as heck are going to have a list going. Okay. You're going to ask number one for their email and number two, get their name on a piece of paper. Okay. Because on October 1st, you're going to pull your list and you're going to go through every single person. It's here, right? Every single person should wake up with like 10 sales that morning, right? It's going to be fun. But if you don't do the work prior to it, it's going to be harder for you to market it because then you're going to have to wait till October 1st until you get your case and then just trust me on this one because I did a really bad job of launches with our last company and I've learned my lesson. So, there's more like fun things like fun facts in here. It'll show you like put a poll up that says this. Would you rather have lemon lime or would you rather have a different flavor kind of a thing? A lifestyle story, a weekend reset, right? It's like you're restocking the fridge with the second batch that's coming in, the second box that's coming in. Um, explain the metabolism boost from it is going to be a day. Um, like a mom and dad hack, especially if you're a sports mom. I know we've got like Stacia and Heather, Katie, actually Marissa, all of you. I think all of you are, I think we're all sports moms, but like showing yourself at the field, showing yourself in the car, right? Like I do it just like, hey, daycare pickup. This is my roadie every single day. I have it on my way to daycare pickup because I'm starving. Dinner's not ready yet. It's like a weird in between time, right? You're gonna share a testimonial. It'll go through all of it. So you're basically going to be using curiosity marketing. You're going to have a week where you're highlighting the benefits of it. You're going to do a week where it's engagement, like community engagement in your stories to get people active in there. And then the last week is countdown and hype. Okay. Now, it should be fun, but I wanted to give you guys some structure for it in case you feel like lost on how to launch it. Okay. So I will share this on the team page. Here's the thing. All of our eggs cannot go into this basket because you cannot sell sparkling protein right now. Okay. Not even a single egg can go into this basket. Like a half an egg can go into this basket. The rest of your eggs need to go into a marketing plan for whatever it is that you are promoting. Okay. So if you are somebody who's promoting the duo, I have created a marketing plan for the next month that you can use. Okay. If you don't want to promote the duo, either number one, it's because you're really good at sales and you're promoting, like Heather has her staples and she constantly is making sales. Like you guys see it. It's like Optiflora DI, Alfalfa Complex, Life Shake. Like it's her jam, right? Stacia, you see her with skincare. So maybe they go into Chat GPT and say, hey, I want my focus this month to be this. Give me a fresh 30-day marketing plan to promote these things. Make it fun, you know? So you don't have to use this. But if you haven't watched the call from this morning, holy smokes, go watch it. It is so good. How they talk about those products is so good. Okay. The products that they talked about was the Duo and Vivix. Did they talk about Vivix? Katie, I know you're on the call. Did they talk about? Okay, so because what is coming, our monthly extravaganza. It will be next week, Wednesday. They will be doing highlighting Vivix, Trim and Smooth, Liquid BioCell, probably Life Shake. And it's going to be amazing. It is like the top of the top products. Now, if you have put in the work to marketing the duo, you're probably sending carts for it pretty often. Like it's just one of those things that kind of sells itself. And one of the girls today on the call was talking about how she doesn't even actually have a group planned, but she is sharing about it so much that she's just sending carts left and right. And when I look back at like my sales, last month was like, it was not just my best month of sales. It was like an insane month of sales, right? We had the big friends and family sale. But when I look at that, it was the duo and skincare. Those two things. Okay. So, like, I'm not running a skincare group, right? I'm running a duo group. And yes, our next one is 9:15 if you guys want to join in on that. It's just going to be 2 weeks of sharing and getting people habit stacking. That is the biggest thing we're getting is like people are not, they're missing it. They're forgetting to take it, so teaching them how to stay consistent, right? But you don't have to do that. The important thing, if you don't feel like you're great at sales, is to have a deadline. For what? Right? If it's not a group, if you don't want to run a group, what deadline are you promoting and why? What happens if they purchase by that date? Okay. Whether it's a raffle, like some type of giveaway, maybe they'll get entered into like it doesn't matter. A special chat where everybody's keeping each other accountable, maybe. But there has to be a deadline. Okay, you can't just not run a group and promote it in your stories and start inviting people. Like you need a deadline. Okay. Another idea would be like, I know a lot of us did, hey, you're gonna get $20 cash back. Ends at midnight, kind of a thing, or ends tomorrow at midnight. Or, hey, if you purchase by Sunday, you're going to get $10 off your order and enter it into my raffle for the next, sparkling protein water. Whatever. Okay. Um, Everyone, can you drop in the chat what you're going to be like launching this month? Like, what is everybody's focus? Heather, I know you're driving. So, as Carrie would say, safety is sexy. Please do not try to type in the chat. Um, Pumpkin spice shake. I don't know. I truly do not know what is coming. So that's a good guess though. Duo, okay. Kristen's doing the duo. I'm also doing the duo. Duo, okay. Vicky, I'll get with you after then. If you want to join our group on the 15th, I'll give you all the details for it. Skincare and possibly Vivix, okay. Duo, duo. Okay, duo. Okay, cool. So, um, protein bundle too. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get away from that one, truly, because it's so good. And if you guys haven't seen, the protein bundle is available for everyone now. So you know that thing that was like, what'd you say? One day? No, I think so the new customer bundle that has the 2 bags of shakes, the bag of collagen, and the can of sparkling water is now available to everyone. So, the protein water thing is just the one day, but the bundle that was originally for new customers is now available to all customers, and that is really cool because it is heavily, heavily discounted. So if you are somebody who knows people who wants to track protein, go into ChatGPT, say, hey, I want a 30-day marketing plan for social media, 30 different things that I can share about that highlight Life Shake, the sparkling protein water, collagen 9, and the benefits of protein and hitting your protein goals. Throw in the protein tracker, be proof of your product, make sure you're showing the protein tracker if that's what you're going to be marketing, right? Same as the duo. Show yourself doing it every day. Okay, if you're struggling to remember it every day, say that. Talk about your solution for habit stacking. You put a spoon next to your coffee pot or a spoon next to whatever you are using. Share the ins and outs of it. Like Heather came into our chat today and she was like, I don't know that I love chocolate in the morning. It makes my brain feel weird. And like those of us who have weird brains understood what she was saying. And we were like, we feel you. So she can share that. She probably did share it. I haven't watched her stories yet today, but she probably did. Like, share if you don't like the vanilla. Share if you like the lemon or the mango better. Just share your truth because you're going to earn more trust with people. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about marketing or plans or goal setting for this month? I might have to unmute you. Just raise your hand if you have a question. I'm also doing a protein 30 day. Okay. We will meet after this call because I want to get your plan down too. Everyone just want to use the next 30 minutes to work? Oh, are you trying to unmute, Katie? You look concerned. You're trying to unmute?
No, I was just gonna say, oh crap, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. I thought you were gonna talk about more. Is there any more information on Cabo that you were gonna talk about?
So, really, the big things are like you have to lock in your qualifications this month, right? That is the big thing that I wanted to share. So, if you're like stumbling between I want to hit director, I'm not hitting it, or you want to go for it, but you're not like putting in the work to go for it, right? Director is a decision. And it is not a 1 foot in and 1 foot out decision. It is not a I can work my business sometimes and hit director kind of a thing, right? That's why Cabo is such a big deal. You have to hit director. So you have to hit it and hold it September, October, November, December. If you want to bring your spouse, you have to be a senior director or pay for them to come. Okay? Does anyone have any questions about that? Hold on.
Oh, there we go. So
Okay.
if we already locked in though, can we lose it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to be, yes, you have to hold it. You have to hold it through December.
Okay. Even though we already got our 4 months. Not that I plan to lose it, but like,
Yeah. Yeah, you
yeah.
have to be a director to go to Cabo.
Oh,
I
good.
think if you fall out, you risk not getting your invitation.
Oh,
Because I know you have to be a director to go.
okay.
Yeah.
The point system messes with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
because like I
confusing
could
a little bit.
hit 250 and it shows what you get, you know what I mean? But then
Hmm.
like it doesn't like explain very well that you can get, whatever. So
What do you mean? Or do you have
like
like a more specific
I'm
question?
just saying that no, it's not a specific, it's
Oh,
just confusing to me, and I could see where it could be confusing to other people too, where it's like, okay, you're working to get to 250 points so you can go and you have to hit director, like, but it's just like, okay, I could get to 250 points, fall out of qualifications and then lose it all. You know what I mean?
I don't.
It's fine. I'm not like planning to
Well,
fall out of
that's the thing
qualifications, but
though,
I'm just
is like people who are getting to 250 points aren't falling out.
okay.
They're not.
Okay.
I mean, they're just not.
Yeah.
The people who are getting 250 elite points are people who are showing up to work their business.
Yeah.
They're not
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm at 1900 or 1800. I'm just going to clock out for the night. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to take it home.
Yeah.
Um, but that's a good question. And I actually don't know, like, with 100% certainty
Yeah.
if that
I was
is
just curious
real.
if someone fell out if they could still go or not, but
Let me find out for you.
I mean,
But
not
I'm
super
going to
worried about it.
say you can't fall out
No, I don't
because,
want to fall out. I was just curious.
yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. I should not guess and I should find the answer for you.
I mean, it's fine. Your guess is good enough for me. But
Any other questions about Cabo? Okay. I am going to drop, if you guys think it would be helpful, the duo marketing 30 day and the sparkling water 30 day in the team page. Also, can I get a hell yeah for the rebrand? Okay. I should have made you guys all unmute first for that, but um anyone else, anything, any questions? Or you guys want to just work? Want to get to work? My kind of people. Okay, hold on, let me stop this recording.